because Yesenia hadn't been here, I thought I'm going to just briefly talk about these things. A Taylor series, remember, is an approximation for an actual function, okay? And this is the definition right here. It's approximating near some point C, right? And it's f of C plus f prime of C times x minus C over 1 factorial plus the double prime over 2 factorial, all this, okay? So I can do as many terms as I want. If I'm approximating near 0, it's called a MacLauren polynomial rather than Taylor, okay? So we're just using the definition right now. Yesterday I mentioned that error. We're going to talk about that. I was just trying to get you ready for what's coming, okay? That's the hardest part, but not that bad once you realize what it is they're talking about. So we talked about that a little bit yesterday. We're going to save that. We're going to talk about it toward the end of the unit, okay, after spring break, okay? All right, so we're just using the definition. We didn't do this one yet, did we? No, okay. So I've got the key up here. I'm gonna go ahead and erase this and we're gonna work back through it. All right, so suppose the function f of x is approximated at x equals 4 by a third degree Taylor polynomial. So third degree meaning I've got 1, 2, 3 terms, right? Okay. So find the value of f of 4. So if I want to estimate f of 4, all I gotta do is plug in 4 for x, right? So if I do that, P3 of 4 is 2 minus 5 times, what's going to happen? Right? These are both 0, right? Yes? So P of 4 is 2?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So P of 4 is 2. All right, they want me to find f prime of 4. Okay, I'm going to compare this. I should have just done it this way. I'm going to compare it with the definition. Let me change my mind. All right, so let me rewrite this. Okay, so the definition was it would be P3 of 4 would be f of 4 plus f prime of 4 times x minus 4, right? The next term would be f double prime of 4 times x minus 4 squared divided by 2 factorial. Remember to spell the factorials on the bottom. Okay. They want the triple prime also. The next term would be f triple prime of 4 times, you guys tell me what would come next? X minus 4 cubed, right, over
3 factorial.
3 factorial. Okay. So I'm just comparing it with the definition, all right? So if I compare it with the definition, all right, f of 4 is obviously 2, okay? Now, if I compare the next term, f prime of 4 goes with the x term, x minus 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the x minus 4 term?
0.
0, right? There's nothing there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so f prime of 4 would be 0, because there's nothing there. Okay? Now, the second derivative would be with the squared term, so it'd be this guy right here. Yeah? So I know that the second derivative, and if compare with the formula is the second derivative over 2 factorial would be the number out front. So f double prime 4 divided by 2 factorial is whatever the constant is. This would be -5. So I'm going to solve for f double prime. So I'm going to multiply plus 2 factorial.
Yeah.
Plus 2 factorial.
2.
2. So 5 times 2 is
10.
10. So f double prime of 4 is -10. All right. And then the third derivative is with the cube. So the third derivative over 3 factorial would be 8. So f triple prime of 4 over 3 factorial should equal that 8, that constant. Okay, so what's 3 factorial?
9.
3 times 2 times 1 is good, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
So 8 times 6 is
24.
Nope.
48.
48. There you go. You didn't say it's good. All right, 48. Okay. So all right. So we got everything they wanted, right? Okay, so you see I just compared it with the definition, that's all I'm doing. All right. Does F have a local maximum, local minimum, or neither? Now, this is how they're forcing you to use. You can't use the first derivative test. You have to use the second derivative test.
Oh, wow.
Right? How do I know if there's a
Oh, wow.
maximum? How do I know? What has to be true if there's a maximum?
Oh my god.
Equals 0.
What equals 0?
The first derivative.
First derivative,
First
right? It has to be a
derivative.
critical value. Is
And
it?
then to the
Yes.
less than it, it
Yes.
has to be a negative value, and to the
Right,
right.
but we can't do a sign test, right? So we're
Wait, why
forcing
not?
us to use the second derivative test, all
What's
right?
second derivative test?
So if you have a maximum, what's true of the second derivative? Think about it.
I don't know.
Has to be negative.
It has to be negative because the graph is concave down, right?
Oh.
For minimum, it would be
Yes.
positive because it's concave up, right? It's been a little while. See how they're forcing that into a problem on
Dang, you
Taylor
want us to
series?
remember that, don't you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So let's see, the second derivative is a positive or negative?
It's negative.
Negative, so it's concave
It's a minimum.
down.
So it's a
No, concave
maximum.
down, go here.
Oh.
It's a maximum. All right, okay. See how they forced me to use the second derivative test? Isn't that beautiful? I mean,
Yes.
they combined
It's a word.
a Calc 1 topic with a Calc 2 topic. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a local what? Maximum, right? And the justification would be,
Second derivative equals negative value.
well, yeah, we gotta have two. First of all, the first derivative has to be 0, right? And the second derivative
Equals negative value.
is less than 0, right? So it's concave down. So by the second derivative test, it's a maximum. Okay? So they'll do things like that. They'll combine topics from Calc 1 and Calc 2. That's a really good AP type problem.
That makes sense.
But it's been a while. We're going to review after this unit, so we'll review all those tests because you've probably forgotten that one, right? Yeah. Okay. But they kind of forced you to use it here, okay? Because we couldn't do a sign test. All right. Let's get rid of this. All right. The function f has derivatives of all orders. So what does that tell me? That there's no zero derivatives, right? Or maybe no. They just exist, right? Assume f of 3 is negative 4, f prime of 3 is 2.
I'm just taking like any derivative.
F triple prime is 7. Okay, so, all right, write the third degree Taylor polynomial about 3. So you see that I'm just using the definition here? So I'm just going to write the definition. Third degree means I go to x cubed, right?
Yeah.
All right, so it's f of 3 plus f prime of 3 times x minus 3 plus f double prime of 3 times x minus 3 squared over 2 factorial. How many do I want? 3. So f triple prime of 3 times x minus 3 cubed over 3 factorial. I'm just going to plug stuff in, right? All right, f of 3 is negative 4. F prime of 3 is 2. F double prime is 7. F triple prime is negative 5.
Oh, so
Minus 5 times x minus 3 cubed over 3 factorial, right?
would they get mad at you if you wrote it plus negative 5 then?
No, that's correct. Right. Okay. They care that you know what you're doing. All right. So that's the answer today. That's all I have to do is plug numbers in. All right. Okay. Now to B. Okay. Write a fourth degree polynomial for f of x squared plus 3 about x equals 0. Okay. This looks scary until you think about what it is. So this is the approximation for f of x, right? Yes? So I want f of x squared plus 3. So everywhere I see x, I'm going to put x squared plus 3 and see what the heck happens.
That was on our homework last night.
It was? Okay, good. Wow.
Well, the x squared part.
Okay.
Not the
So everywhere I see an x, I'm going to put x squared plus 3. Yeah, and we're going to talk about that. The degree is the power of need the next term?
Um,
Okay, think about it. I got x squared squared.
X to the
What degree is that?
It's the second degree x
It's the
squared.
fourth
Squared,
degree.
Squared.
I'm sorry, it's
To the
the
fourth degree.
Fourth degree,
Here.
right? Okay.
Yeah, she's
So
still
I really
working
don't
on
need
the-
that extra term because I'm gonna stop at 4, right? I want to go to x to the 4th, that's as
Wow.
high as I'm gonna go. All right.
So that
So I mean, I'm gonna write this. We'll talk about why it's not necessary. But do you see that I just did a substitution? That's all I'm doing, right? So they want the 4th degree, which means
Yeah.
you're gonna stop when you hit x to the 4th. Okay? So I just do it. I get -4 plus 2x squared. Why am I about 0? Why am I automatically about 0?
because the
Because
3's cancel
The
out.
3's cancel, right? You just have an x now.
And x is equal to
Alright, so those cancel, and I get plus 7 x squared squared is x to the 4th. Do you see that I'm going to stop right there? I'm not going to put the next term on because I'm already at the 4th degree.
Yes.
Okay, so that's it. Just a little substitution. Okay,
Yes.
alright. Looks scary, but it's not that bad.
Don't erase it.
It actually doesn't look as scary as things we've done in the past.
No, it doesn't look as scary since we're not.
No.
I actually like Taylor series. I don't know. Alright,
They make more sense than other stuff.
alright. We good with that? Okay, so that's all I have to do.
Ooh,
Um,
is it over?
Yes.
yeah, we have a old AP problem.
Oh heck, that
So
really is the end of the
let's
day.
see if we can do it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So what does it say? Let f be the function given by the ln of 3 minus
Okay,
x, the
let's do
third
this.
degree polynomial for f about x equals 2. So for right
Are we
now,
gonna assume those are factorials? Because there's no exclamation mark.
well, we're gonna have to find them. We're gonna see what happens. All right. We're gonna use the definition. All right. So I want third degree. So I'm gonna start with f of 2, right? It's x equals 2 plus f prime of 2 times x minus 2 plus f double prime of 2 times x minus 2 squared. How many do I want to go? 3? Yeah. Okay. Over 2 factorial plus f triple prime of 2 times x minus 2 cubed over 3 factorial. Okay. So f of 2, if I plug in 2, what do you get? Let's start doing it. What's f of 2?
0.
Yep. Because you have the ln of 3 minus 2, which is otherwise known as the ln of 1, which is 0, right? Alright, so that's 0. Alright, so now I'm going to take f prime of 2. Alright, so the derivative of, because the ln of 3 minus x, what's the derivative of the ln of 3 minus x?
1 over.
Zero.
Negative 1 over 3 minus x,
Oh, I
right?
see,
This is the ln. You gotta use the chain rule.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, now you're gonna plug in 2, so what's negative 1 over 3 minus 2? Negative 1. Alright, I'm gonna rewrite this to take the derivative. It's negative 3 minus x to the negative 1. Is that right? If I do it that way?
Mhm.
Okay, so how many derivatives do I need?
3.
3. Alright, so f double prime would be what?
Is it 1 over 3 minus x
Yeah.
squared?
Yeah, okay, we're just gonna write it as 3 minus x to the negative 2, right?
Yeah.
Times you're on the inside though, so it's negative.
But it was negative
Yeah,
before.
but it was negative before, so they cancel out, don't they?
Negative times negative
It's positive.
is positive, then I have to use the chain rule.
Oh, the inside's
Again.
negative, so
Another
it's always
negative,
gonna.
So there's 3 negatives.
Okay.
So it's negative, okay? Yeah, it looks like it's always gonna be negative. Interesting, huh? Alright, so you're gonna get what? You plug in 2, what do you get?
We're going to do
One.
negative 1
Negative.
again.
Negative 1 again. Okay. One more time, f triple prime. You gotta do the chain rule, right? So it'd be 2 times 3 minus x, is that right? To the what? Negative 3 times the derivative inside will be
Negative.
negative. So what's that? That's gonna be,
Positive 2.
no, because what's 3 minus 2? That's 1. So you're gonna get negative 2. Alright. So if I I write my Taylor series, I'm gonna plug them into the definition, so f prime of 2 is 0, right? No, it's 1, right? So my polynomial is gonna be x minus 2, right? Is it negative 1? Oh, it was. Negative x minus 2. F double prime of 2 is negative 1, right? 2 factorial. F triple prime of 2 was negative 2. Uh-oh, did I do something wrong? Oh, this should be squared, right? All right, let's compare it with the answers. Which one should it fit with? All right, they're all negative, so which one's can I get rid of?
The positive.
C and D.
A,
Get rid of C and D. And E.
all
The
the
last
black one
three.
arrows it down, doesn't it? All right.
Wait, why'd you cross
So
out?
B.
Oh,
Can
no,
we
I
go
get
with
what you
B?
It's got to be there's only deleted. All right, so like 2 factorial is 2, right?
Yeah, and since you have that
So-
too, it cancels out.
3 factorial is 3 times 2. That's going to cancel, so you have 3 on the bottom, right? So it is B. Okay? Old AP question. All right, not too bad.
Yeah.
All right, we done. So you got assignment 2 over spring break. All right, you've got time. Okay. I'm gonna stop recording. So if you have a buddy that wasn't here today, you can tell them that their notes are on.